Okay, I'll do a bit of a handheld to show you where it got so far. Just on his back, having his tummy tickled at the moment. This is a little bit of gloss on there and the side of the wings. Still needs the air brakes. I need to make a part for one of those, and it still needs the things on the top, like the tail and aerials and so on. This automatic focus is having good fun with the black. I've painted the gun anyway. So it's going to be until next week now before it's built. But in the meantime, I'll show you what I've been doing to get this stage. I've had to put some plastic card as a rear part of the front cockpit there, because otherwise it'd be a big old gap. I didn't want that. There's still going to be a bit of a gap because I haven't cut it to size exactly, but I think that'll do for a bit of a back to the front, if you know what I mean. And I put some filler in the between the part and the fuselage section. So I put some filler there. Other than that, I've added the guns on this side, which I'll have to paint up. It's hard to show in black, which is all black, isn't it? Black. I'll paint that sort of an aluminium or gunmetal colour, and this one is just a fade off version because there's only one gun on the two-seat trainer. I've painted the wheel wells, they're there and there, in this strange sort of off yellow greenish colour they've got for the Jaguars, as far as I can tell from photos. And in the photos it showed that the air brake wells were black as well. Unfortunately, I've lost one of the hydraulic ram parts that hold the air brake open, so that's going to have to be replaced temporarily. And I've generally painted other areas, put extra bit of filler where the holes were there, and it looks a mess at the moment, but it'll be better when it's finished. And I've also put some silver colour on these engine nozzles, regular fluid nozzles. I don't know if I showed you before, but I painted sort of a white undercoat for the chop trunks, so that when they're painted with orange, they'll be a better, cleaner looking orange. Preparation at this stage, because I'm like doing a 1 day gluing, 1 day preparing, and some of the weather has been dark and wet and windy lately, so anyway, neither here nor there. I don't know what this part is called there, but I've added that, and I've painted and glossed and fitted the front canopy, including the head-up display, which I think is probably a little bit big, but I'm not sure. It's a really dark model. The autofocus doesn't know where to look. There's nothing to focus on because it's dark. I added these parts here. I think they're flare dispensers or something. They're not on the older versions, but they are on the modern versions. We got paint is all masked up ready. Painting the steel part there by the nozzles. I've scraped some paint off because I got two parts to put on there again. I'm not sure what they do, but there's two parts to be shown, some bulges, little sticky out bits. But I've test fitted the canopy and the seats. So the longer seat is going to go in the front, like that. And the smaller seat, which I've also added the you see a little bit of metal to represent the buckles or whatever it is on there. And I put that in first because now I can line up, make sure the other ones fit, which I also painted and glossed. So there'll be that there. See, so that's a rough test fit. look better when it's finished. Obviously, I hope so. And then I got the wheels and the undercarriage parts all prepared, and got to paint them up separately. What I've done while some of the parts are on the sprue, I've painted them beforehand, and I've glossed them so that with these wing fences, for instance, there's not going to be pooling at the bottom of the wing fence when I gloss them. If I gloss them now, so I've got the matte thing. And if you look at carefully there, I've got get that close up to you. You see one air brake's been glossed, and that's the matte finish that I started off with. And next to it is the sort of last surviving of the two air brake actuators. There should be two of those there, but alright, I've fitted the seats and the cockpit areas. There's 5 parts to this, no, it's 4 parts to this, so it's a bit tricky. This one's a bit out of line, but you have to feel the size to notice. Yeah, so it's got this little canopy there. I've painted a few more black areas, and I put the exhaust nozzles on and metallized the area underneath. So there we are. Also, I've been practicing the glossing, and I put the stencil there first, the decal there first, and then a bit of thin layer of gloss with the top. There's a bit of brush marks in it at the moment, so I'll put another diluted bit of gloss paint over that to see if that'll make it less brush marks. And on the other side. So I thought, because it's going to be stuck in the side, I want to paint it beforehand, so there's no pressure as I'm painting things when it's hardening and drying. I don't want to be painting anything you go click at it, you know. So that's my reason anyway. So I've done that for both elevators. Got the undercarriage on except for the main wheels, of course, as you can see. I've got these 2 bobbly bits on it too. I don't know what they are. And these fins there, I've got those on. And the rest of hook. It's a bit more sticking out than I expected it to be. Perhaps I could have shaved that back down. But there, if you can see it, keep it more flush to the back of the tail. But got these doors on. These are tricky to attach. These there. And as were the there's this mechanism, this I don't know if you can see it from there we are, against the black. This stick bear, rolled thing bear, very tricky to attach, but I had to wait until the main wheel undercarriage leg was on before I could attach it, so I get the distance right. But there's no actual obvious places to stick it on, and the instructions aren't very clear. And these undercarriage doors are a bit iffy to attach. Just got to try and glue them to the sides of things. This engine came out, but stick it back in. Just I didn't have enough glue. Used enough at the time, and I got the nose wheel on. I'll put the undercarriage doors on afterwards. But that's at this stage what I've done. Tempted to see if I can get it to stand up. There we are, on this wheel for the first time.